Welcome, dear viewers. If you dare to venture into the unknown, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling tales and terrifying content that will haunt your dreams. Nestled deep in the forest, shrouded by fog and mystery, lies Ravenwood Asylum. A place abandoned for decades, yet still echoing with the whispers of its tormented past. What you're about to hear is a chilling, true story of a cursed asylum and the horrors that linger within. Welcome to Terrifying Bedtime Stories. Part 1, The Dark History of Ravenwood Asylum. Established in the early 1900s, Ravenwood Asylum was originally built to house the mentally ill. However, it quickly gained a reputation for its inhumane treatments and brutal experiments. Patients were subjected to electroshock therapy, lobotomies, and other horrific procedures. Many died within its walls, and their restless spirits are said to haunt the asylum to this day. Dr. Edward Crane, the head physician, was notorious for his cruel and unusual methods. Obsessed with finding a cure for insanity, he conducted unspeakable experiments on the patients. Rumors of his dark practices spread, and it wasn't long before the asylum was shut down, leaving behind a legacy of pain and suffering. Part 2, The Investigators. In the summer of 2018, a group of paranormal investigators decided to explore Ravenwood Asylum. Led by Claire Thompson, a seasoned investigator with a passion for uncovering the truth, the team was determined to document any paranormal activity. Armed with cameras, EVP recorders, and other equipment, they entered the abandoned building, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. The team consisted of Claire, her assistant Mike, tech specialist Sarah, and psychic medium Emily. Each member brought their unique skills to the investigation, hoping to capture definitive evidence of the supernatural. They had heard the stories of Ravenwood but were skeptical of the legends. They were about to be proven wrong. Part 3, The First Night. On their first night, the investigators set up their equipment and began their exploration. As they ventured deeper into the asylum, they felt an oppressive atmosphere, as if the building itself was alive. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the walls seemed to whisper their secrets. It wasn't long before they experienced their first encounter. While exploring the old patient rooms, Emily, the medium, felt an overwhelming sense of dread. She claimed to hear voices pleading for help and saw visions of patients being tortured. Suddenly, the temperature dropped, and their EVP recorder picked up a chilling voice saying, "Leave now." The team was both terrified and exhilarated by the evidence they had captured. Part 4, The Haunting Intensifies. As the investigation continued, the paranormal activity intensified. Doors slammed shut on their own, shadow figures darted through the hallways, and objects were thrown across rooms. The team members felt unseen hands touching them and heard disembodied screams echoing through the asylum. The most terrifying moment came when they discovered the old operating room. In the operating room, they found rusted surgical tools and bloodstains on the walls. Emily was overwhelmed by a vision of Dr. Crane performing gruesome experiments on helpless patients. She described the doctor as a tall, shadowy figure with piercing eyes. As she recounted her vision, the lights flickered, and the team heard a low growl emanating from the darkness. They realized they were not alone. Part 5, The Confrontation. Determined to uncover the truth, Claire and her team decided to confront the entity they believed to be Dr. Crane. They set up a seance in the operating room, hoping to communicate with the spirit. Emily called out to Dr. Crane, demanding answers. The air grew colder, and a heavy silence fell over the room. Suddenly, the table shook violently, and a deep, menacing voice echoed through the asylum, "You are not welcome here." The team watched in horror as the shadowy figure of Dr. Crane appeared before them. His eyes burned with malice as he advanced towards them. Claire, mustering all her courage, demanded that he leave the spirits of the patients in peace. The figure let out an unearthly scream, and the room was filled with a blinding light. When it faded, Dr. Crane was gone, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. The asylum was still and silent once more. The investigators left Ravenwood Asylum, forever changed by their experience. They had captured compelling evidence of the supernatural and witnessed the lingering effects of the asylum's dark past. To this day, Ravenwood remains abandoned, a monument to the suffering endured within its walls. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Terrifying Bedtime Stories for more real-life tales of the supernatural. Have you ever experienced something unexplainable? Share your stories in the comments below. Ravenwood Asylum stands as a chilling reminder of the horrors inflicted in the name of science. The spirits of the patients may have found some peace, but the echoes of their pain still resonate within its decaying walls. The investigators returned with undeniable proof of the paranormal, but the memories of their encounter haunt them to this day.